What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone. As you can see, we have switched out our cows. We now have a aluminum cow, we have a steel cow, we have a lead cow, and we have an Invar cow. Now the steel, I was not aware of this. They've changed the recipe on the big reactors. We have to use steel instead of the a lot of the, or use steel instead of the iron. So I have switched that over. I'm going to let that collect over the next day or two. Hopefully we'll get that caught up and be ready to go with our big reactors here pretty soon. I have automated our diamond crop here. And let me tell you, when I sit here and wait for these to each grow and then I come over here and pick the whole field, I'm not getting nowhere near as much as I am out of it now. This thing will just, every time one of them pops up, it'll pick it, and you can see the seeds going down underneath here. We've got a planter underneath here that will replant it. So this field is fully automated. Now I'm going to try to work on some of the other ones. This one actually, the farming station does both jobs at once. The only thing is these things take a lot more power to use than what these are. I've got our big energy cell connected to these two machines together, and it's not even coming close to using any of the power here. So other than that, the only thing I have done is let my quarry run a little bit. We have now got a stockpile of ender pearls. The resonant ender cow that we had, I made ender pearls in the smeltery for it. We've got all those, and as you can see in our little dislocation thingy here, we have 560 fuel, so we will not have to worry about fuel anytime soon. Let's run out here and check on the quarry right quick. I haven't been out here for a little bit. Looks like it is still running, but we are getting pretty close to the bottom of this hole. And as you can see, we've got quite a bit of stuff in here. Now I have come in here and I've took some of the different ores and stuff like that out of here that we need. I've been taking the redstone, I've been taking the coal, the gold, the iron, the copper. The iron and the copper is stuff that we are going to be using today. Alright, so let's put this stuff away. Let's put our redstone away. Our chests are getting way too full again. So we was talking about diamonds, though. We now have almost 4 stacks of diamonds, which will give us what I need to get our philosopher's stone going to where we can start really putting forth the effort into getting our tablet together. So, but for today, let's get rid of some of this stuff first. Let's see what we got in our loot bag. Oh, I'm glad this is in here. We've been throwing away all these iron tools and all these pickaxe, or not the tools, but the I don't need this stuff. The armor and stuff like that, and I found out if it has not had any durability taken off of it, you can put it in here and get the iron back. Now it gives it to you in pulverized form, and you just put it in a redstone furnace and it will give you iron. Now I had forgot that I had blocked up a bunch of this stuff when I said we were running pretty low on iron. We've got almost 3 stacks of iron blocks, and our block chest is getting pretty full. You can see I done smelted up the drum that had all of our gold in it. We've got a bunch of signalum, bunch of electrum, lutecrite. I've got the plutonium going over there now, which we will use for our fuel in our big reactors. But for now, let us get on with some quests. So, we are going to start with this one right here. And to make this, we need steel. Now, I think I've got some steel here to do this. I think I've done up some. There's a few. Alright. And we needed a piece of redstone. Alright, so we want, this is mechanism stuff, so let us go. Now I have switched over to our endo flames on our mana generation, so I'm going to, what is it we're trying to make here? So I'm getting sidetracked. Universal cable. So I think we are going to probably in the next episode go to the Nether and get us a the blaze spawner and get us a blaze spawner set up so we have what we need for to be able to fuel them. Alright, so we need steel casing, which takes osmium. Woo. Let's see here. This takes, we're going to look see here what these, my buttons aren't working today. So we need that for this one. And we need those for that. Alright, so I'm going to get all this stuff together and I will bring you guys back. Alright, we are back. You hear in the background, I had to break out our metallurgic infuser. I forgot. I thought I had some of these basic controls circuits for this. Basically all it is, you just walk up here, you put a piece of redstone in here and a piece of osmium in here, and it will combine them into these. So we should have what we need for this now. We are making a energized smelter. There's this right here. Don't need all that. Take this out and put this here and this here, and that will give us our crushers. That should have all that complete. So now that will give us a chance cube. We will go with left reward bags today. And it is a basic reward. We got some more elevators and another walrus. Elevators I like, the walrus, we'll put him up here with Bob. And we shall name him George. Alright, so our next quest. We need the basic smelting factory and advanced universal cables. Let us see what we need here. Advanced universal cable. So we need an enriched alloy, and I think I have one of those in here. So that will give us this. And we also need the basic smelting ring factory, which is the energized smelter that we just made with iron, redstone, and some more of those. So let us make 2 more of these. While that's making up, we will get us 2 more pieces of iron. Let's just go ahead and grab a stack, or a part of a stack. And I believe that was all we needed. Yes, it is. Oh, did we run out of power? Oh, we did. Come on, finish up. Well, let's switch these out and realize it was going to take that much power to do this. Whoop, in the water. So let us put this one down. Let us, not the right side, not the right side, still not the right side. There we go. Change it to that one, and there we go. Alright, so let's get this put back over here. Let it start charging up, which it is. We got our 2 basic control circuits. So we need that there. This here. Not the glass, we need redstone. And we need our 2 pieces of iron. So there we go, there is our basic smelting factory. Now if I'm not mistaken, yeah, these just use power to smelt stuff. You can pipe in stuff to it, and you can smelt, you know, different things at a time. And as you go up in tiers of the factory, you can actually put more and more stuff to it. So this is going to give us a chance cube. We'll go with our left reward bag again. It is a greater reward bag. And we've got stuff that we really don't need. So let us get rid of these. And let us move on. So next up we have the advance. So this is going to So we need to make these here, which are redstone and iron. And these here. Alright, so I need to make up a handful of this stuff right quick. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make up a handful of these rich alloys and the basic control circuits, and then I will bring you guys back. Alright, so we should have everything we need here. So we needed 2 of these. And I believe that that was all else we needed to make. And our osmium. There we go. And then for our cable, there we go. Alright, so that should have that quest complete. We will go with our left reward bag. It is a good reward bag. Oh, we got more sunglasses. Those can go right there. Alright, so next quest. We are to the Elite and Ultimate. So for this, we are going to need the atomic alloy, which is, we'll have to make another one of these, which this one was diamond dust and one of the enriched alloys. So that's not really that hard to do. And for this one, we are going to need, alright, so I'm going to have to make quite a bit of stuff here right quick. Alright, so I'm going to get all this stuff together and I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back. I think I've got everything I need for this. We've got this here and our cable. That gives us our ultimate cable. And we should have everything we need to upgrade our smeltery. And that is it. So we seen the one. So let's put this down and we will look at it. As you can see, it's added a lot more spaces here. It gives you a lot more options for inputs and outputs, and, you know, sorting and all that stuff. So it is a lot better smeltery, but the thing is even though it's a good smeltery, it's still not as quick as our ultimate furnace over here, so we probably won't be using it. So, but that is going to give us a tier 3 chance pendant and a chance cube. We will go with our left reward bag again. This is a epic reward bag, and we've already got those. Well, I guess if we ever lose them, we'll have another set of them. Oh man, I tell you what, as you can tell, we are getting way too filled up on space again. Alright, so our next quest here in the book takes us down to just the Ender Quarry. Now this one, we've made part of it before because we've made the pumps. And we've also had to make this because that's what the pump, well no, the pump don't take it, but we did, maybe we didn't make it in this one yet. So I'm going to get everything we need together here to do this, and then I will bring you guys back. Alright guys, we are back. Man, that's some serious getting some stuff together here. But I should have everything that we need to do this. And there we go. There is our pump, or our quarry, not our pump. So let us go into our quest book. That is now done. It's going to give us another chance cube. Let us claim our reward. And we got another greater reward. And we've got sponges again, which I'm not sure what I did with the last ones, but we'll just put that stuff away. I tell you what, man, it doesn't take long to get your inventory filled up with anything around here. So now that has unlocked our digital miner. And this is going to take some time to put together. So probably what I'm going to do is we're going to go set up the Ender Quarry. I'm not going to actually turn it on. I'm going to wait until the Buildcraft Quarry is done, and then we will set it up. But one more thing we need to do here. This is where I've been collecting all my yellowite. We need to make 3 of these ender markers. So I'm going to need 6 of those, which I do have. So half of them there, half of them there. We need 3 of these. And slowly but surely, this is going to make them. So when this gets done making them, I will bring you guys back. Alrighty, we are back. I got our 3 ender markers. We've got our quarry here. I think what I'm going to wind up doing is, after I finish this episode, I'm going to let just AFK probably the rest of... Oh, we're stuck. I'm going to probably just AFK for a while so I can get all the steel I need. Now this pump takes a lot more power, and we're going to need a lot more power for our mechanism stuff. Because our next few, that's funny that this just keeps going back and forth. But we're going to need a lot more, to do a lot more power stuff with all that. So I'm going to work on that, and we are going to see what we can do as far as getting our big reactor set up on the next episode. Basically all I'm waiting for it is for our this will just be alright. It'll mine all the way around this, but it will mine, or not mine, I'm getting sidetracked here again. We should have enough of the glass, the yellorium, and the steel to make or get our a decent sized big reactor up and running. So, but for now, we will go ahead and place this. When I start this up, it's going to be basically the exact same setup. We're going to send all the cobblestone through, and we're going to send all of the dirt and all the other stuff into the trash. So basically with this, you place your quarry down and then place your marker down. Now you can go up to 1,000 blocks in one direction and place your marker, which we're going to go to right here, and if it's lined up, you will see that it will make the little purple particles saying that it is lined up. So now this is going to wind up being quite the big quarry. We probably won't have to do too much any kind of mining or quarrying after we get this done. So we are trying to go on out here. Let us go to right here. And yes, we are set up. So that's probably a good 5, maybe 8 chunks that this is going to mine out. Now, the one big difference between this quarry and the Buildcraft quarry, the Buildcraft quarry will actually keep all of these chunks that it's digging out loaded. With the Ender quarry, it keeps the chunk loaded that the quarry is in, and then whichever chunk that it's mining in. So if you want to just have one chunk loaded at a time and that's it, you can set up check your chunks and set your quarry up in one corner of it, set your markers up in the other 3 corners of it, and that will be all you need to do. And the less chunks that you have loaded, the less that is going to put lag on the server. But as you can see, we have the boundary attached. It is working. All we need now to do is connect power to it and connect all of our chests and stuff like that to it. It works the same way as far as chest goes. We can just place a chest off to the side of it and it will fill up. Now we can add upgrades to this quarry. We can add speed upgrades. We can add a pump upgrade, which will pump out all the fluids. We can add fortune to it, and we can add silk touch. Now silk touch may be one that we wind up doing in the future, and just using a pick or something like that to mine it ourselves, because we can get a fortune 3 pickaxe fairly easy, but to run a fortune 3 it takes an 80 times power drain, so it's quite the power drain to get it going that way. Now we should eventually get to the point where we have that much power and we can do that, and we probably will at some point. But I think for now, I was looking at these. This is the next set of generators here that we've got to do, and these things are basically going to be like the digital miner. I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to make up as far as the enriched alloys and stuff like we've got solar panels. I need to do up a bunch of these enriched alloys, which I will try to get done between now and the next episode. Now the only thing is these solar panels really aren't that good as far as generating powers, at least that level of them. But we will get them and hook them up and see what we can do with them. We have not unlocked any other, which we've only got one more left to go anyways. So I guess with that, we will go ahead and call this an episode today. We've got quite a few quests done. We're ready to get into not this one, but get our digital miner done up, and then after that we will have our AE system ready to go. So that will be great. We can get rid of some of the chests, so hopefully maybe by the end of this weekend we can get into our AE stuff. So, but with that, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.